Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to look at the chart for newscaster Tucker Carlson. If you look to the eastern horizon using Vedic sidereal zodiac, you would see the constellation associated with Cancer rising at 0 degrees. First, we're going to look and see how the planets are operating, and then we'll look at when they're operating and what could be done to strengthen the chart. So first of all, we have a weak infant afflicted by Jupiter, Sun. Sun is ruling the house of wealth and fame, and it's placed in the house of income. And it says that Tucker's wealth and fame can come through leadership. It's also aspected by Moon. Moon has to do with the public, so he'd be in the public sphere. And there's also Mercury sitting there that has to do with some form of communication. So he's a journalist. Now because Sun is weak, there can be some ups and downs to his career. And also Sun is a significator for father. His father left at an early age. His parents divorced. He was raised by a single mom. Now we'll look at Moon. Moon is weak and it's afflicted by Jupiter. Moon is ruling the house of life purpose. It is sitting in the income house and through social connections. So again, it connects his life purpose to being some kind of a communicator with the public journalism. Mars is at 21 degrees. It is ruling his career house, and it is placed in the house of creativity. And it says that his career will be connected to his creativity, and it makes his journalism fairly inflammatory. Mercury has to do with inflammation. Gets people excited. Mercury is aspected by Mars, and Mercury again is about communication. It's ruling the house of success through communication, entertainment basically. And again, this because it's aspected by Mars, it makes this form of entertainment very exciting and very inflammatory. And then we have weak infant state afflicted by Jupiter, by Ketu, Jupiter. Jupiter is ruling the house of conflict and health and healing, and it is placed in the house of success. Jupiter itself has to do with educating others about the news, in this case, and it's afflicted by K2, so it's weak, and it's also ruling a challenging house. So the sixth house is challenging. So we call it a functional malefic planet. So it is creates conflict in reporting. And it afflicts the third house of success, the seventh house of partnerships, the ninth house of good fortune, and the 11th house of income. Venus is ruling the house of happiness and home life, and it is fairly strong, gives good looks and good wife, and connects his life purpose. It's in the house of good fortune, so it connects good fortune with religion, and let's see, and Venus again is happiness through his religion and his family. Then Saturn is also functional malefic. Any multiconal signs in the 6th, 8th, or the 12th, and 11th sign is a multiconal sign ruled by Saturn. So Saturn also becomes functional malefic, means it can cause challenges, depending on if it's within 5 degrees through conjunction or aspect of another planet, or within 5 degrees of the rising sign. which it is not. So it's fairly benign in the birth chart. It's ruling this house of drama, and it's sitting in the house of career. So it makes his career very dramatic. Um, and then we have functional malefic Rahu in K2 at 5 degrees, close to the most effective point. So they are afflicting 6 out of his 12 houses. So first house of purpose, third house of success, seventh house of partnerships, and then ninth house of good fortune, 11th house of income. So now let's look at the timing of events. So he joined Fox News as a host in 2016 during a Sun period, boosting his wealth and fame. And then he was fired April 24th, 2023, during a Saturn period. Saturn, remember, can make someone very vulnerable. It's the house of vulnerability and transformational, life-changing of events. And the interesting thing about Saturn, it is, if you look at the circular chart on the left, the outer circle is where the planets were on that day he was fired. The inner circle is where the planets were when he was born. So you see natal Saturn is afflicting transit Sun in the career house, and Rahu is afflicting transit Sun in the career house. And Jupiter is also transiting the career house, and it is close to the rising sign degree. So it is afflicting the 10th house of career, the second house of wealth and fame, the fourth house of happiness, and the sixth house of divorce. So what could be done to strengthen the chart? Well, we hope he gets another job. But yeah, big changes at Fox today. So he can transform. We don't want to strengthen his malefics, but you can transform Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, and Jupiter by helping other people, doing some charity work. I think he does some, hopefully. And then the other planets can be strengthened, the benefic planets, by my favorite remedy, a kavash, which is a locket containing the Devata yantras for those planets. If you'd like to see the kavash, get a reading, or learn Vedic astrology, you can go to vastucreations.com. Thank you so much for listening.